Hola amigos, we are the Roots. In this vlog we are sharing with you the ups and downs of our mission to travel and experience as much from life as possible. So please join us on this our journey. So Mr. Root, what is going on now?
On today's episode, we're skinning the bus. We have sheet metal and a shitload of rivets.
Good morning, Mr. Root. So what are we doing today?
Today we're going to start sheeting the bus.
Okay.
So excited. The bus is getting new clothes.
Okay.
Or as a snake would say, new skin. So we made a template to cover the transition. And we're going to put that on our sheet metal that we already have. Most things come in 4x8 sheets. Well, sheet metal comes in 4x10 sheets.
Yeah, that's lovely, right?
Which gives us 2 extra feet to work with, and it actually works in our favor because we only have to cut off a couple inches.
Okay.
So we're going to cut it to length to this hat channel, and from there we're going to position this template, and it's going to position it underneath this rivet row that we already drilled out when we took out all the windows.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
So that's our adventure.
Awesome.
We might get 1 done today for sure.
God, I hope we can get 2.
Hopefully, if it moves quickly,
We have a little bit of help today, so hopefully we can use it in our favor.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Today we're going to learn about mechanical advantage.
Okay.
So we're going to build a pulley system right here. We've got some pulleys, we have some carabiners, and we have some rope.
Okay.
So this sheet metal, as you can see, it's a 4x10 sheet of sheet metal, 18 gauge. It's really heavy.
Yeah, it took 4 adults to move it from there
The issue
to here.
with moving sheet metal is it can shear your feet off. If you drop it, it can cut off a foot, it can cut off toes. If it slides down your leg, it can create big gashes. We don't want that.
Nope.
So what we want to do is lift this sheet metal up evenly when we put it on the bus and not have to kill ourselves trying to do it.
Of course.
So what we're going to build is a 5-to-1 pulley system. So
5-to-1 pulley system. Explain what 5-to-1 means.
So what we're going to do is create a mechanical advantage with these pulleys. So if this sheet of sheet metal weighed 200 pounds,
okay,
we would divide it by 5, and we only have to pull how much?
50 pounds. Something like that.
So we only have to pull so much weight on the end of the rope.
Yes.
And it'll lift 200 pounds. Although this doesn't weigh 200 pounds, it's just simple math.
Okay.
So for example, if it weighed 100 pounds, divide that by 5, so you only have to pull 20 pounds of force to lift a 100-pound sheet. Cool?
Cool.
So we're
and you use this little...
We'll get there.
Okay.
So let's build this first. So we're going to create a 5-to-1. And we're going to build small and make it big as we go.
You strap it in there.
So we have our knot.
Okay, hold on. Let me go around so I can show it better.
So our knot is going to be, excuse me, our knot's going to be at the load over here.
Okay.
So the end of the rope or the knot's going to be at the load, so that's going to make it an odd pulley system. If the knot were at the anchor, it would be an even, and I'll explain that in a second. So we're going to weave this through. And these are actually climbing pulleys. These aren't industrial. So now what's going to happen is okay. So in this case, the knot is towards the anchor, right? So we're going to count the number of legs, and we see 4.
Okay.
So this is actually a
4 to 1.
That makes sense?
Cool.
Is this a 4 to 1 or a 5 to 1?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, so here's what I'm
if
going to
it's 4 legs, for me it's will be 4
legs, and this is a 5th leg.
Oh, got it.
So here's what I'm going to show you. We're going to pull 20 pounds here, lift 100 pounds here. Now if we do this, it's the same system, right?
But now, okay.
Now, what is this?
I don't know.
You tell me. Is the knot on the load, or is the knot on the anchor?
On the load.
Right, so that would make this a 5 to 1.
Oh.
Here, it's a 4 to 1. So here's the anchor. This just becomes a change of direction.
Okay.
So this is a 4 to 1.
Okay. And if you flip it, it's a 5 to 1.
And it's the same system.
Got it.
Now, here's the load. Yeah, this is the load. Here's the knot. Now it's a 5 to 1.
Got it.
Make sense?
Yes.
Now we're going to flip it. It's easier to manage this in this way. So what we're going to do is put this,
And that's a total macgiverized
whatever you want to call it,
piece of gadget that you created.
So I made a cradle.
And the cradle goes there.
So I'm going to center this in the sheet metal.
And then you connect the pulley to that. Like so. And we just lift it.
And then,
And we hang it from the bus.
yeah, so I'm going to use part of the bus as an anchor. And then this is going to run across the top of the bus. We'll set the sheet metal in place on the ground.
Okay.
Yes. And then we just lift, 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 until we get it into position. We'll tie it off. Then once it's in position, we'll drill some holes, put some clecos in, and then we can come back and rivet it.
Okay. Do you want to show us in the bus how that works?
In time.
Okay.
We got sheet metal to cut first.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's lovely.
No sé qué tú ves en mí, mi amor. Ya no dejes de mirarme, que ya me gusta quién soy. Contigo me siento en control. Eres el balance en este mundo, poco humor. Se volvió ese chico que habló en mis canciones. Esas madrugadas y hermosas conversaciones. Se volvió ese chico que quería ver otra vez. Y me enamoré a volverlo a ver.
The next day.
Me ves como nadie más, bebé. Me diste alas para que vuele, pero motivos para quedarme. Tú me ves como nadie más, bebé. Tú me curas cuando más me duele. Sé que siempre has sabido amarme.
Eso de tortolito no queda bien, bebé.
Wiggle it. You got it.
A duda, pero que es algo sincero, que un perro no cambia y eso es lo que es él. Pero tú lo viste, mi amor. Tú viste mi mejor versión. Tú hiciste lo que nadie quería. Ser inspo para mis poesías. Siento que tú solo sabes. Chico con par de maldades.
Hey, having fun?
This thing is freaking awesome.
Secreto que tú solo sabes. Momentos que siento reales. Yo lo prefiero que en un largo tiempo sea tu caballero.
Should I take the clicos out of here?
You can now, yes.
Since I'm here in the
Yes,
top.
yes, yes.
Para que vuele, pero motivos para quedarme. Tú me ves como nadie más, bebé. Tú me curas cuando más me duele. Sé que siempre has sabido amarme.
What are we doing there?
Ese chico que habló.
Put this piece
What is that piece for?
to cover the emergency exit door that was here.
Okay, so
We had a thinner piece of metal here.
yes.
It's inside now, and I think it's going to go on the inside of this.
Okay.
We cut this yesterday,
Yep.
and
I don't want them off this one.
we set it in, we got the glue in, and we clecoed it, and now we're taking the clecos out to replace it with rivets.
Okay. That's good, right?
Yeah.
And then what we doing?
I think we're gonna put in the sheet on this side, and then back the bus up and put the sheet on the other side.
On the other side. Well, that sounds like a plan. Mr. Root, what did we do today? You don't look too sharpy. Tell me what we did.
So I'm going to parrot your last statement the last time you got dirty and got beat up.
Okay.
This sucks balls.
This sucks, so it's okay.
We've been working on the sun since 10 o'clock this morning.
Yes.
And it's what, 3?
Yes.
I'm done.
100 and whatever degrees.
106 fucking degrees. But we got sheet metal on. So what we did is we replaced the emergency door.
Yes.
So now it's structural sheet metal,
Okay.
like this is here. And then we started sheeting back.
Wow.
So the last time we sheeted the passenger side, the
Yes.
L, then the driver's side L, this side here, and the emergency door.
And what about that railroad?
Well, that rub rail there
Rail.
just happened to appear out of nowhere.
Right.
Right.
Appeared out of nowhere? Who brought it, baby?
So my daughter dug a 20-foot piece of rub rail out of the pile of metal,
God, that was hard.
dug it out of the bottom of the metal,
Yeah.
and brought it out here, and we find out it was the wrong piece. It was actually the piece to the front.
Yes.
So we were a little disappointed. So
Then Darren and I went outside, did the same thing, and dig this one out.
So now here we are. We have the rub rail in place, which is good because it seals the adhesive on this to this. All our rivet rows are good. They're sealed. They're glued. The bare metal's primed underneath the rub rail. We just need more rivets. We're out of rivets.
Yeah, we run out of rivets. Awesome. Well, good job today, baby. We did good. Kids did good. Kicking
Everybody
and
worked.
screaming, but
Everybody work.
everybody worked. Anyway, so that's it for today, guys. See ya. Sayonara. Ciao.
Well, that's it for today, you guys. Please consider subscribing, smash that bell, and know that wherever you are in the world, we wish you good health. And until next time, hasta luego, amigos.